Hello Aries, welcome back to the channel. So we're going to dive in deep into your love life. I know you guys have been waiting for a long time for this. So we're going to check in with your person, see what the energies are all about. And in the extended, I will go a little bit deeper into their next behavior, actions, and any type of blockages that are holding you back, okay? Or both of you. But let's focus a little bit on where the energies are going, especially with this new moon in Pisces. Expect a lot of new beginnings, new changes, a lot of deep downloads, things being revealed, karmic chapters being closed up and starting new ones, all right? So this is a time of like going deep into reflection mode to see what your soul truly wants, because kind of like Pisces is the soul of the Zodiac, right? So yeah, there is just a lot of energies here. All right. Starting off, we've got the Empress card coming through. We got heartache and loss and stand your ground. So it looks like the feminine here in this energy really wants to have a second chance. They've hurt you, or you've hurt them. It doesn't matter which one, but there is definitely a heartbreak here on the table, which could have also have to do with some type of pregnancy. Could be because the Empress is all about fertility, but there could have been also a like a wrong beginning, all right? Like there could have been some type of an opportunity to have like a fertile new beginning, like spiritually or 3D, whatever you want to call it, but there was some type of past lingering pain that hasn't been resolved yet. So that just brings to the next chapter of like needing to stand your ground. Perhaps there is some sort of apology that is needed or healing that is required before this new beginning can take place, because the Empress is all about love, is all about unconditional love. But obviously, even if there is unconditional love, there is also pain. Because if you love, you also have a lot of pain when something goes wrong. So yes, there is definitely a need for standing up for the mistake, standing your ground in a situation where you know, or the other person knows, like, okay, I really hurt that person, or vice versa. It doesn't matter. Like the pain is there for the both, right? It's in the middle of it. So it looks like both of you are really hurt in regards to whatever has happened here in the past. And it's now time to kind of like pick up the pieces, but don't shy away from what you need to do, what is right. So I feel like a lot of justice energy coming through. So maybe that's going to still come forward in the reading, but yeah, positive movement forward and the harmony card. So there is a high potential here for things to really move forward. However, both of you need to find a way to overcome this heartbreak, this betrayal, or whatever has been separating the both of you. So yeah, there is absolutely some type of separation here. We still also have like the Lover's card at the bottom of the deck, so you might definitely be dealing with a twin flame dynamic here. Even with the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck, there is some type of truth or revelation. So for some of you that have been doubting who your twin flame is, around this period, especially with that new moon in Pisces, there is going to be some truths revealed coming from your twin flame or about your twin flame. So that's why it's very, very needed to kind of like go inward, right? Like Pisces is an energy of like detachment and going into the spiritual world and the spiritual realm, and to receive downloads and truth from the higher universe, and believing in synchronicity, because Pisces is a very synchronistic energy, all right? So with that Lover's card coming through here very strongly, there is definitely some type of truth being revealed about either who your twin flame is, or about your twin flame, or from your twin flame. So this is going to be quite an interesting storyline. Before we go deeper into the tarot, I just want to get some more oracles just to support this reading. Oh, I think... Oh, okay. No. All right. God of Indulgence. It's all right. Stop beating yourself up. A little indulgence in balance is healthy. Then we have God of Conflict Resolution. Exactly, that's the Three of Swords. You are being encouraged to walk away from a current conflict. One more. And I knew it. I felt this. Seriously, when I saw this one flipping over, I thought that it was this one. And it was like, oh, okay. Opposite. But then it just came through because I knew that it was like on the next line. So what this means is that, yes, someone feels quite guilty, maybe going through some type of a guilt trip. There is definitely this conflict that is on the table that needs to be resolved. But the problem is, or the question is, how do you resolve this conflict, right? So I feel like someone here really wants to take a distance from whatever really broke the connection down, in a sense of they want to apologize, okay? Someone wants to walk away from the conflict and just kind of like come into reunion here. So a partnership is blessed and destined for greatness. However, in order to get here, this conflict needs to come out of the table, on the table. Meaning that this could be like an old pain, old wound, something that happened but nobody really talked about, right? Like the Three of Swords is like the heartache and pain, mentally the grief inside the heart that has not been brought out in order for the healing to start. So yes, this is kind of like the lineup that is going on. However, someone needs to take the lead. So I do feel like that Emperor energy that wants to come through, and that could be you, but it could be also your person that is being projected on this energy, like needing to step up and come forward if they truly want this connection. And they need to stand their ground to get this union back, because it's not going to be that easy, right? What else is going on in this connection? Where is this going? Yeah, here at the bottom of the deck, we also have the angels have felt your sadness and have shown up today to send you some healing. So yeah, I do feel like a lot of heavy energy, like sad and going through some type of grieving energy. And perhaps this is definitely the good month actually with this Pisces energy to really go through that emotional cleansing, emotional healing, really purge out all these emotions that are stuck inside that haven't been purged out. So this is going to be some type of a purge out, but it's not in a very, you know, in some type of emotional outbursting way, okay? Like not in an angry way, not in a, you know, that type of pain that you kind of like throw out where it's like, no, it's like soft, emotional, deep, and that's also deep triggering, right? So oh yes, the Six of Cups. Okay. Yeah, this is absolutely someone from your past that you had a very, maybe a karmic dynamic with, right? Someone that both of you were very obsessed about each other. There was a lot of conflict. There was a lot of trying to control one another and a lot of outside influences that were also getting in between. So the Devil card is definitely talking about like karmic energies that were interfering in this situation. And here we have the snake. So there could be definitely some type of intriguer here is what I'm getting. Okay, like there has definitely been someone that kind of like got in the way of this connection, really tried to stir things up. And yeah, the Four of Cups at the bottom as well, the Hangman. It almost feels like this, I don't know why I'm getting like this Turkish delight type of energy of, well, that's my own synchronicity, but it's like you want to get to something, but you're not achieving it. You're not getting it, right? Like it's like not being able to grasp because there is always like something that just gets in between, right? Like the raccoon that comes in between. Like that's the type of energy that I'm picking up on in the recent past. But oh, wow. The Sun and the Star and the Six of Cups. Like that's heavy. Wow. And then the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck with the High Priestess. Man, the Wheel of Fortune. Aries, the Two of Wands. This is absolutely amazing energy that wants to come through. This is really saying that something in the stars, something in the universe is finally lining up for the real reconciliation. All right. So for those who have been wanting or waiting for a very long time for this reconciliation, but it didn't happen because you were obsessed with this reconciliation. That is also the devil, right? Being obsessed with that, and it's just not happening because there is a karmic energy that needs to be resolved. And that's what this Ace of Swords is talking about. It's the revelation of that karmic past that kind of like brings the puzzles to the pieces, right? So we're definitely seeing that you're going to have this a very beautiful reconciliation. However, what I do see is that there is a lot of fear. There is a lot of fear of like, but what if we get into another conflict? What if there is another painful separation? What if we both can overcome what has happened in the past? So there is a lot of iffies here, right? Like you both are having a lot of if moments. Like, what if it goes wrong? What if we can get over this? So there is a lot of this doubt that is still connected to the past experience. However, there is some type of healing that is going on because synchronistically, like I said, the star is all about that synchronicity that is taking place. It's kind of like written in the star, like whatever is meant to be shall be. And it feels like the moment is there, that it's about to happen. And just because the moment is there, there's a lot of nervousity. It's like, whoa, okay, this might be the moment, but am I ready for that moment? Because that heartbreak was not easy to overcome. So am I able to deal with this? But I feel like the universe is really sending both of you a lot of signs, signals, synchronicities, songs, tracks, happenings, flashbacks of the past, understandings of the past, in order to let you both know, like, hey, it's about to go down. However, you're mentally, I feel like mentally you're not there. So it feels like maybe in the past you were mentally craving for it, but it was energetically not there. But now it's energetically there, and now you feel like, okay, I gotta catch up to that energetic energy because I'm not there mentally. You know what I mean? Like, this is really, really interesting. Really interesting. So I feel like you want me to tell you what type of advice I have here, and I feel like Spirit is really nudging you towards putting more focus on the good memories, right? Like kind of like the rehearsal of all the good things that kind of like brought you to them in the first place, right? Like, or attracted you to them in the first place. So what I feel is that you're caught up with all the pain, the guilt, the shame, all these heavy emotions, and you kind of like forgot about how strong this connection and how beautiful it was. So it's kind of like needing to kind of like rebalance that, right? With the Six of Cups, going back to memory lane. Oh, that was just like a bullet through my heart. Oh, shoot. Okay, this is so beautiful. Like, seriously, the Peace card with the true love. I mean, like, how in tune can a reading be? I mean, like, if this is for you, I just want to say, wow. Like, I've never seen something so beautiful just kind of like unfolding. The way that the pain unfolded in this beautiful energy. You know what I mean? Like, that's very unique, especially if you've been on my channel for a long time. Y'all know I'm not a sugarcoater. Absolutely not. I will not, blow kisses in your ass. Like, absolutely not. But if the energy is real, the frequency will speak for itself. And this energy, when we all been talking about it, like, this is real, because we just talked about that conflict that needed to be resolved. And there we have the Peace card. Remember that, what did it say? This is one of my favorite cards, by the way. There is no need to worry. Oh no, this is not the one. There is one with the text saying like, remember that only love is real. No, I'm sorry. No, I don't know what it is. Just hold on. I need to know. Just, it's such a powerful, powerful message. You have to hold on for me. Where is it? No, I don't know where it is. But anyway, forget about it. Maybe it'll come through in the extended, right? But there is no need to worry, as everything is working out beautifully. Like, that's what I just talked about. Like, y'all just worried about like, okay, but what if the shit hits the fan again? What if I get heartbroken again? But you both know that this is true love. Like, throughout the time, throughout the challenges, throughout the test, it's like you just both know. And this is like the alignment of both of you really acknowledging the true love that you both have for one another. And it's kind of like all coming together, and it's like overwhelming, right? Like this is an energy where it's like super overwhelming. Tell me more. Yeah, we both, exactly. We both need time to heal, and that's what this Three of Swords and this conflict is representing. Y'all just like beating each other up for the pain that both of you have caused to one another. Because trust me, if you feel like you've been hurt, they are hurt too. Like, that's just the way it goes. Even if they are the ones that hurt you, they are hurt for hurting you. You know, that's the way that a true twin flame or true love is working. Even if they cheated, even if they pulled some tricks on you, you know, whatever they did on you, it's reflecting back to them. So they are equally in pain for doing this to you. And that's why this situation needed a lot of time to heal. But yeah, they love you. They've always loved you. I love you today, tomorrow, and always. I was just a fool for not admitting it earlier. So maybe this anxiety is also coming from the fact like, okay, maybe both of you really didn't express how deep this connection was for you, how much you both loved one another, or maybe not in the right way. Maybe you both didn't have the right love language to express, because this journey was all about needing to understand oneself and also one's love language. So even if you do feel love, you don't know if you're getting it across in the right way, or you're needing to understand one another in that part. So yeah, someone is about to admit it, and other people were interfering and trying to control me or trying to control the situation. That's what this devil with that snake was all about. So there were definitely a lot of snakes in the middle of this connection, and that's being removed now from the path. However, you're still kind of like catching up the pieces of that. Just the fact that one of you or both of you allowed these snakes to get in, that is also a betrayal, right? Like allowing a karmic energy or a karmic partner or an ex or whatever, right? To get in between this connection and allowing things to be sabotaged is also a guilt. So yeah, that's some heavy duties here, really heavy duties. Let's see. In the extended, we're going to really dive deeper into their feelings and their actions towards you, and also more about your advice in moving things forward, which is going to be very helpful, because I feel like you're really in doubt because of the pain that you have experienced. Some of you have maybe even lost a child or lost some sort of fertility. Not lost your fertility, absolutely not, but could have been some type of miscarriage, right? But yeah, receptivity and dreams. So you're going to receive some heavy dream messages. I know some of you don't really pay attention to that, but trust me, your dreams will reveal a lot of things, or reveal parts of your past past life that really will reconnect with your present energy for you to understand certain things. Or they will show up in your dream as in like, hey, you know, I'm thinking about you. So pay attention of that to that, but also be open to receive any type of messages, including, you know, explanation, including some sort of apology or whatever it might be. All right, because there's definitely a lot that you're not seeing. For some of you, there might be even like a magic behind the scenes. So I'm going to dive deeper into this message because it looks like something has been really separating the both of you. So someone has definitely intentionally been trying to separate and sabotage this connection. And I'm definitely going to try to pick up who that is and how you can actually get out of that, okay? Because this is very important to have like a deep spiritual cleansing for yourself, especially if you know that you've been, you know, in contact with anything that has to do with any type of magic that didn't come from you, that has been placed on you or your twin flame, whatever, soulmate. But this shit is real, and it needs to be addressed for you to really get that out of your system, energy field. All right, like cleansing, spiritual cleansing bath. And actually, I just did that yesterday. So you know, I'm not trying to sell you anything that I would not do myself. But with this new moon, I was really getting a lot of emotional, spiritual baths and cleansing baths. And I really want to focus on that. I hope I will be on time for that. But I feel definitely that you are one of those that truly would need that. So yeah, hit me up if that's what you want. I will try to do a collective on that. And yeah, we'll just go deep and try to see what this is all about and how, kind of like intuitively, I'm going to give you the messages and the insights on how and what you need to do. Okay, so if you want that, the energy reading will be in the extended below. You can also join me in the membership, and you can get all the extendeds for an amount of money. I just wanted to say for free. No, nothing is free in this world. So yeah, that's what I have for you. And if you want me on an instant chat, instant call, or an audio call where you get immediately contact with me to ask your question, you can find me on Hipsy. All the messages and the tech, not messages, the links are in the description box below, and I'll catch you in the extended. Take care, Aries.